After extracting several divine gift books at the cost of 90 days of lifespan, the scene shifts to a calm ocean view before cutting back to him using more of his lifespan for another purchase. This time, he buys luxury furniture, daily supplies, and ingredients, preparing to upgrade his entire living space. He then spends additional lifespan to summon an all-purpose mechanical maid. A moment later, she appears and politely introduces herself, explaining that she can manage every chore in the household. Her tone stays formal and efficient as she awaits instructions. He relaxes on the sofa and gives her simple tasks. He tells her to clean the entire house first and then prepare a large meal afterward. Hearing the command, she immediately moves into action, gliding across the floor as she begins full house cleaning without hesitation. Her response is quick and obedient, confirming that she has started the cleaning routine while he settles comfortably, satisfied with the results of the lifespan he spent. The scene opens in Shanghai City, where another body has been found covered under a sheet. This marks the third female victim discovered within the same week. Investigators review the report and confirm the pattern. The limbs are severed and the eyes removed, matching the brutality of the previous two cases. They conclude the killer is likely the same person. When asked about clues, an officer explains that the murderer understands investigation methods. He always disposes of the bodies right after the detection window closes, making it difficult to track him. With no solid leads, the police realize they are dealing with a calculated killer who stays one step ahead. At the crime scene, the officers discuss their next steps. Their superior tells one of them to check how soon Enyu can advance her investigator class, stressing that they can't afford any more delays. One officer hesitates before revealing what he found. He compared Shadow's login and logout times with the time of the girl's death, and the timestamps match, leading him to suspect Shadow. Another officer immediately rejects the idea, saying a time match isn't real evidence. But the first officer insists it's still worth investigating, mentioning that rumors outside already accuse Shadow and claim the authorities protect him because of his strength. Their superior cuts in, reminding him not to let personal grudges influence his judgment. He assigns full tech support and orders them to solve the case quickly so the victims can receive justice. The superior ends the discussion with a firm expression, signaling that nothing more needs to be said. The officer who made the accusation holds back his frustration and responds reluctantly, acknowledging the order. The scene shifts from reality into the game world, introducing the location known as the Magic Capital Ruins. A cloaked figure appears on a high structure within the ruined city, standing silently as energy swirls around him. Shadow arrives at the Ghost Academy, a platinum-grade hideout known for having one of the strongest barriers in Huaxia. He consumes over 2 years of tradable lifespan to officially create his guild, then captures the academy and registers it under the guild's name. With the sanctuary added to his control, he now has an additional base in the Magic Capital Ruins. Since sanctuaries can teleport between each other, traveling between Shanghai and the Magic Capital becomes far more convenient for him. Shadow moves deeper into the dungeon, but everything is strangely quiet. Even after reaching the third basement floor, he hasn't encountered a single monster. He senses that someone has already cleared the area before him, and whoever it was must have been extremely powerful. As he advances, he hears a voice laughing confidently, claiming there's no escape now. Shadow stops the moment he senses something ahead. He sees a group cornering someone, and the trapped man panics, shouting in fear as an axe is raised behind him. A frightened girl backs away, begging the group to stay away from her as they corner her near the lava-filled area. The men mock her fear and tell her she won't be killed yet. They reveal she's being targeted on orders from Madame Dongfang, who wants her captured for her son. Their leader proposes a deal. He says she killed Madame Dongfang twice in-game, meaning she must have stolen a large amount of lifespan, possibly 30 years. They demand she hand over that lifespan and entertain them for a while, claiming they'll release her afterward. The girl clutches her arm, clearly terrified. The girl hesitates and asks what they mean by play, clearly confused and scared as she looks at the group surrounding her. The men respond with unsettling laughter, showing they have bad intentions as they slowly close in. One of them steps forward, blocking her path, making it obvious she has nowhere to run. Their leader smirks and tells her exactly the kind of play they mean, confirming their intentions while the group advances toward her. The girl stays silent for a moment, clearly tense as the group waits for her reaction. She finally agrees to cooperate, but only on the condition that they keep their word and let her go afterward. The men immediately step forward, fighting among themselves over who will approach first, each trying to take the lead. She kneels down slowly, acting as though she's giving in, while the men watch her with eager anticipation, unaware of what she's planning next. The girl suddenly shifts her expression, realizing the men are fully distracted and preparing for an opening. She launches her attack without hesitation, throwing a venom-coated dagger straight at one of them with precise speed. Before she can follow up, another man intercepts her. He slams her to the ground, overpowering her in an instant. Standing over her, he scolds her coldly, saying she isn't being obedient as he prepares to restrain her again. Pinned to the ground, the girl coughs weakly as the man above her demands that she cooperate. He warns her that this is her final chance and orders her to obey, threatening her as he looms over her. Instead of giving in, she smiles coldly and whispers a quiet farewell, hinting that she has a plan of her own. In the next moment, a sudden strike cuts through the scene, shocking the men as an unseen attack interrupts their actions. Chains suddenly burst out and wrap tightly around the man restraining the girl, leaving him shocked and unable to move. The chains pull him violently, twisting his body as he struggles, unable to break free from the unexpected attack. In a split second, the chains crush through him with overwhelming force, ending the fight instantly. Watching from the shadows, the masked figure recognizes the skill being used chain blades and realizes the girl's class might be far more dangerous than expected. A glowing orb hits the ground beside her as she steps forward with renewed strength, the impact shaking the floor. With her chains swirling around her, she unleashes her skill and calls the attackers scum, ready to strike back with full force. Rage fills her eyes as she turns her fury toward Dongfang Yu, vowing to confront them next. Her voice sharpens with resolve as she declares that she will kill them, her determination burning even stronger than before.